Let me say something right up front, and I want you to hear it the way it's meant. Sleep is no longer a suggestion as we age. It's not a you should, it's a you have to. And I don't say that to scare anyone. I say it because modern science has finally caught up with what older bodies already know. For most of our lives, sleep was treated like background noise. Get some rest, try to sleep better, do your best. That advice worked when we were younger because the body had a margin for error. As we age, that margin disappears. Here's the truth most of us were never told. Sleep is when your body protects your heart. Sleep is when your brain cleans itself. Sleep is when blood pressure stabilizes. Sleep is when repair happens. When sleep is broken, mistimed, or oxygen deprived, that repair does not happen. Damage continues instead, quietly, night after night. That's why bedtime is now considered medical, not emotionally, biologically. It's not just how long you sleep, it's when you sleep. A consistent, earlier bedtime helps regulate hormones, stabilize blood pressure, and reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke in the early morning hours. Late nights do the opposite. And here's the hard part to hear. Late nights shorten lifespan as you age. That doesn't mean no joy. It means respecting biology. Recording a show is not weakness, it's wisdom. Now let's talk about the bedroom itself, because this matters. Your bedroom must be cool. Your body has to cool down to enter deep sleep. A warm room prevents that and keeps sleep shallow and fragmented. Cool doesn't mean cold. It means cool enough for your body to let go. And it must be dark. No TV glow, no phone screen, no hallway light bleeding under the door. Light suppresses melatonin, and melatonin is not optional in elderhood. Darkness is medicine now. You also need to stop eating at least 2 hours before bedtime. Late eating keeps insulin elevated, activates digestion, and turns sleep into stress. As digestion slows with age, late meals quietly sabotage recovery. Earlier is better. 2 hours is the minimum. Now I want to address something people argue about. Water before bed. I insist on half a cup of water before bedtime. And yes, people say, I'll wake up to use the bathroom. Here's the truth. Most of us wake up at night anyway. So the real question isn't whether you'll wake up. It's whether you went to bed dehydrated. That half cup helps prevent overnight dehydration, keeps blood from thickening, and supports the heart during the early morning risk window. Not a full glass, not chugging, just half a cup. And in the morning, water comes before coffee. Now we need to talk about sleep apnea, because this is where lives are quietly lost. Sleep apnea is not snoring. It is repeated oxygen deprivation. People don't feel it happening. They sleep through it. But every pause in breathing drops oxygen, spikes blood pressure, and stresses the heart and brain. If you snore, wake tired, have high blood pressure, headaches, brain fog, or daytime fatigue, you must verify whether you have sleep apnea. Home sleep tests make this simple now. Ignoring it is not neutral. It's risky. And if you've been prescribed a CPAP, understand this. CPAP is not about comfort. It's about protection. It prevents oxygen drops. It protects the heart from rhythm problems. It protects the brain. People quit because it feels awkward at first. So do eyeglasses. CPAP works quietly. Its success is measured by nothing happening. That's prevention. One brief note before I wrap this up. As we age, alcohol affects sleep and recovery far more than most people were ever told. We explain what changes and why it matters in our article, Alcohol and Aging. Now here's the line I want you to remember. Sleep is not a you should. Once you know the truth, sleep becomes a you have to. That's not blame. That's responsibility. Sleep protects your heart, your brain, your balance, your independence, your life. Ignoring it after you understand this is a choice offering higher risk. So here's the elderhood doctrine on sleep. Sleep is life-preserving. Bedtime is medical. Darkness is medicine. Cool temperature is medicine. Late eating is harmful. Sleep apnea must be verified. CPAP saves lives quietly. Late nights age you faster. This isn't about perfection. It's about protecting the years you have left. Sleep doesn't fix everything, but nothing works well without it. And now that you know the truth, protecting your sleep is on you. Please like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you are notified when we post a new video.